Hey everyone, for today's tour, we are in the beautiful Lake Valley Estates just outside Vernia, about a 45-minute drive into the San Antonio, Texas area. This beautiful modern farmhouse style home, open concept, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, coming in at just over 2,000 square feet. And stick around to the end because I want to know, do you think it's worth this list price of just under $500,000? So it's on an acre, it's got a couple nice trees, one in the front, one in the back. Open concept, like I said, and stick around to the end because I'm going to hop back in the studio and pull it up on a map and kind of show you all the surrounding things that are here. But like I said, let's get the tour started. Thanks for watching. Okay, for starters, what I really love is this exterior, which is a chopped limestone with a stucco finish. You kind of see it up there in the corners, how they have that over there. Composition roof, and I love the stained cedar beams. You got a couple of trees right up front. We'll showcase them here in a second. I love the modern address sign right there too. Looks nice. This tile right here, it looks like stone, but it's not. It's a tile, but it comes off really well. Very earth tone style, which I'm a big fan of. There's that tree I was talking about. So this property does come to the end of where there's a T and they put some pipe fencing up front. That may be something some buyers may be concerned about, but again, there's the other side. They do have the driveway that comes down there, which is really nice. And I like those 2 lights up there and the tongue and groove ceiling. So as you come inside, instantly you're greeted by warmth. I love chandelier, 5 lights. And then over here they have, directly off to the side, is a little office, like an e-space, tons of natural light, kind of overlooking the front. Crown molding, beautiful tile. It's not all wood look, but it's very nice. One thing I will say is, sitting here in the office, you kind of see it right there as this vehicles come in to the spot. One kind of, I won't say concern, would be during the evening time. You see the lights right there. Will you get lights coming into this area? Which, may not be a big deal to people. Just pointing out something that, it may for some. So we'll get to the secondary bedrooms over here to the right in a second. Check out this beautiful space. Coffered ceiling. Ceiling fan right there in the middle. Lights everywhere, crown molding. Just such a very nice touch. Here we have the linear fireplace. They did a stone insert there. I think a mantle, if you wanted to put a mantle in there, would really dress that up too. And again, windows over here face off to the east. There's some other properties over there. This one's really cool because they actually have a tank back there. See that? And we'll get a view of that a little bit later on. Look at this open concept. They brought that stone here at the island. White quartz countertop with some really beautiful veining. And you try to capture that. Deep sink. Love it. Here's where the fridge would go, right there. Plenty of room for that. Take a look at this pantry. You know me, if you've seen any of our videos, I'm a big pantry guy. And if you got a pantry, we're gonna be friends. Take a look at this. And light coming in from outside. Come on. Big fan of that. A lot of times you open it up and you can't walk in there. Easily 6 feet. Beautiful. Really like earth tone cabinets. Take a look at this. When's the last time you saw a Lazy Susan? Clutch. Amazing, right? You don't see these anymore. Hopefully they make a comeback because I think they're so useful. And I love that earth, that brown tile. Under cabinet lighting. Very nice, modern, beautiful vent hood. I like how the tile goes all the way to the top, kind of surrounding this. You have a 4-burner electric burner, stainless steel appliances, and this is the view, and you're in here entertaining. So for being 2,000 square feet, you don't have a ton of wasted space, obviously, here, and they did a great job. I love those pendant lights. And then you have additional crown molding. See how they brought that in here to the kitchen? Super big fan of that. They do have the microwave stacked in there right above the oven, so it's a single oven. But look at all this natural light over here. And check out the view off the back here in your dining area. And the peace and quiet out there is just stunning. I'll be quiet while we go out there and you actually listen to the wildlife, so it's really cool. So over here, like I said, split floor plan, we have a 2-car garage, which is right here. Really plenty of room. There's actually a kick out right there, which is great if you have a truck. You know, they say a 2-car garage, but most of them can't fit a truck. Out here in Texas, you're gonna wanna have a truck, and that would do well. A mud bench would go great right there, and you could probably put one in for relatively cheap. This laundry room is a really good size too. So you've got the step down there where your appliances can go. Take a look at the cabinetry. Lots here, and they brought in that quartz countertop right there for like a folding area. Her appliances, just a great touch. We'll go on the primary here, and they changed up the tile in the primary. What are your thoughts on this? Leave me a comment below. Do you like the shiny gray tile that they put in here? It complements the other tile. It's just a very loud choice, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Love that brown fan. And again, they brought the crown molding in here. And this would be your view in the morning when you wake up. There are worse places to be, huh? Beautiful Texas country. Absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to show you this. Take a look at this. A massive primary shower area. The tile continues. You have dual sinks. Plenty of room, really. And you have a little spot in the vanity right there. So big fan of that. But I mean, this thing is just, I'm going to hop in there. Massive. They included a soaking tub, and I'm a huge fan of this ribbon band that kind of goes all the way around. So they did a rain shower head and also a head on the wall and this beautiful bench seating here. One small criticism I would have is it is a ton of tile to keep clean. It is so cool to see, and we're seeing more and more houses kind of do the tub and wet area like this all together. But my wife is a cleaning freak, and I'd have to be in there all the time for our shower. It is super cool and very massive, but it's a lot to clean too. There's the commode, and here is the closet here in the primary. They have, again, just over 2,000 square feet. You can't really have too much huge of anything to be in there to still include those other 2 bedrooms. But this is an amazing layout. That is definitely a huge space. Again, let me know in the comments. Big fan, or you think they could have allocated that elsewhere? I'm a big fan. It's just a lot of tile. All right, we'll go over here and check out the secondary bedrooms. And the same tile kind of goes through these other areas here too. And I kind of want to revisit what I talked about earlier is there's one window in here and it faces that main road when cars come in. This is the entry to the subdivision. So you know there's going to be some vehicular traffic. May not be a big deal. Just want to point out that that is there. Really big fan of these closets. Good space. Tons of room for clothes and all these other things that kids or other people can accumulate. Here's the other bathroom. Again, really elegant, high-end finishes. They brought the same quartz countertops in, and they did a great job with the tile selections. Look at that gold flake pop in there. It does complement everything in a tub. So you got little ones, you can bathe there. And I like the hardware there too. We'll make a pit stop right here in this last bedroom. This one faces the opposite direction, so this would be the same as the primary when you're looking out the window. This is an amazing view. Some new construction going in over there too with the tank that they have there. So what do you think so far? Again, just over 2,000 square feet. I think they did a great job with the floor plan. I like the allotment of it that they had on each side to get this very good flow, very functional. It just makes a lot of sense. This is the back patio. They brought that same tile that's out front back here. Friendly dogs next door. Stained tongue and grooving, and you have this beautiful back patio area. Stucco all the way around, and then there's that tree I was talking about. Absolutely stunning. You get a great breeze out here. Just a bunch of custom homes. A whole lot to love. What do you think overall? Is it worth $500,000 in your opinion? I would say yes. Let me know in the comments below. Would love to know what you have to say. Let's go hop in the studio and take a look at where this is on the map.
Hey everyone, so we're hopping in the studio now and taking a look at where this property actually sits in relation to everything else. So we had talked about remember how it came to the T? Well, that's this right here. So you can kind of see where this is in relation to, Vernia. And this actually used to be an old golf course back in the day. So back when Vernia, way back in the day, I wish it was still a golf course, kind of, because I got to drive a half hour to get anywhere to play. But anyway, so you see the city of Vernia here. And so it's probably close to a 15-minute drive, to get out here in this area. So this is like the main thoroughway in, right? And then you hit at 539. You got to go down. You can go two different ways. You can kind of come down this way and go, the real back way to get in there. This way actually take you down to Sutherland Springs, so you can get into Stockdale, and then Floresville's back over here. But honestly, you're going to be coming through here, like if you got to take the kids to school or go to HEB or things like that. So you're going to come down here, like I said, hit up 539, which leads you over here to 2772, then the back way into 775. So 775 actually is the main way kind of to get over here, and then you can take that 181 up to San Antonio, or you can also take 775. It goes through New Berlin to get to I-10, which runs all the way from Houston to San Antonio. So I-10 all the way over here, but Seguin is going to be your main spot, and then obviously you can get up to New Braunfels and all that good stuff. But I mean, for this area out here, people that choose to live out in this kind of part of Lake Valley, they love the country. There's no HOA, so that's fantastic. They can't really tell you what to do out there. But get in here. So let's kind of dive in here to La Vernia and kind of see what's around here. So there's not a ton of restaurants. I live in La Vernia, so I can talk about it. Oftentimes we'll go to San Antonio, but anything that you really need here, there's a lot of Mexican food restaurants. We'll take a link in the video and description below of a video that we did, the top 5 reasons to not move to La Vernia. So it's kind of a little satirical view on that, so you can check that out. But there's obviously Mexican food restaurants, a couple really good, 2 to 3 really good coffee areas here that are good. Drive-through coffee. There's also mom and pop coffee shops, some bakeries, some things like that. So a lot of your mom and pop kind of places, donut shop. The HEB is right here. So you're probably from this property close to about a 20-minute drive to get to HEB. There's a Whataburger right there. Here are the schools. You got the high school, primary and elementary school, all right here in this kind of area. So you got that there. And then for most people, what you're going to be doing, if you don't work from home, you're going to be hopping in from this property here. So you got a good 15 to 20-minute commute to get here. And then you got to hop on 87 and take you into San Antonio. So it's probably going to be 50 minutes, I would say, on a good day, 50, 55 minutes to get into San Antonio, especially if you're in that downtown area. And again, all depending on traffic. And that's just a piece of where you're going to have. So a lot of people that will work from home will enjoy being at that location, so you don't have to go all the way in there. But just know, I mean, that's one thing you are going to have. Like if you got kids and going to the school, we've got some clients that have, purchased properties back in this area, and it's a nice drive. You can drive. There's not congestion. There's never congestion. You can actually get places. So if you want to put in a podcast or satellite radio and just rock out, that's your jam. You can do that very well here in the Lake Valley Estates area. I will tell you there is going to be some further development that are going to be happening back in this area. So just know that thoroughfare coming in there is, that's going to be something to, watch out, because there's going to just be additional traffic. So more information on that listing is in the description below, as well as if you want any new construction here in La Vernia, San Antonio, anywhere, but there's a specific link in the description below where if you want to get in there and check out just specific Lavernia new construction in that area, Lavernia Atkins, but Lavernia ISD, bam, that will be in the description below. Just sign up, and literally anything that's new construction, it'll come to your email inbox real time. So as soon as it hits the market, you're getting a chance to see it, and you can go from there. If you have any additional questions, we're here to help and be your South Texas resource for anything buying, selling here in the South Texas area, just outside San Antonio or in San Antonio. Guys, I really appreciate you watching. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.